Hello everybody, I'm Tommila, videographer and photographer for Honda Dash Films. Welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to take apart your rear diff for the Traxxas slash four-wheel drive, Stampede, and Rally, and put it back together. Let's get to the video. Alright, so we're going to be getting to the video here. We're going to be removing the rear of the Traxxas slash here, and I'm going to do that with 4 screws, and the 4 screws are located one here, here, and then in row to the bottom here, there, and there. Okay, so with all those screws removed, all you have to do is pull the whole assembly off the back of the car itself by just wiggling it off ever so slightly. Okay, so with the rear assembly apart, take out 5 screws, one there, one in the middle here, and 2 on the bottom right here and here. Okay, so with those 5 screws removed, all you need to do now is just wiggle the bumper off. This is optional, but you can take your shocks off as well. There's another optional thing you can do is you can remove your camber linkage. You'll thank me later. Okay, now you need to do is remove the blue plate here, and it holds on the pins that holds the A-arms on. Okay, so now with your shocks removed, your camber linkage removed, and the pins that hold the A-arms in removed, everything should just fall right apart. Alright, next is remove the CVD linkage, and those are held on by 2 grub screws. Next is to remove the diff housing from the shock tower with 4 screws here, 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 and here. Okay, now all that's left is to remove the diff housing from the shock tower just by pulling those apart, just like that. Alright, next thing you need to do is remove the bottom part of the diff, and that's held on by those 2 screws right there. Okay, so with those 2 screws removed, all you have to do is pull apart the plastic housing that surrounds the diff itself. Alright, make sure you remove the gear that's inside that housing as well. Alright, next you're going to need to remove 2 bearings, one in the front and one behind it, and you can use a flathead screwdriver to help wiggle those off. Okay, with the diff in your hand, now you need to remove the 4 screws that hold the top of the diff on itself. Okay, so with the top of the diff off, now you have to remove this rubber seal that is hidden in there as well. Make sure you take it off very carefully and don't damage it. Okay, so the gear should pop out of the center there, and there should be a rubber washer on that gear as well. Next, you're going to want to carefully take your flathead screwdriver and remove those gears that are inside the diff and put them aside. Alright, the one last thing you need to do is remove the sun gear that's inside there, and you got to do that very carefully, like to pop out just like that. Oops. Alright, take all these pieces and clean them individually, and we'll see you in the next video here, upcoming soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that center button right there, or check out my previous videos or my next videos. Have fun bashing and crashing.